Hello, how are you? I'm Kayla, and this is Flosstube number 31, I believe, and it's July 30th, 2024. And here I am. It's been less than 2 weeks. Who am I? And I figured I'd do a Flosstube. I have some things I'd like to share, and I don't want to put it off. So here I am. How are you? Thanks for being here. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you. Okay, so enough with my awkward introduction. Let's just get started. So I've got some cross stitch. I've got some stash enhancement and a decent amount of sewing and the tiniest bit of knitting to share with you guys. So yeah, life stuff. I don't really have any life stuff to report, like nothing major that I can think of. So yeah. Okay, so what? I've worked on a few other things that I didn't bring out as far as cross stitch goes because the difference wasn't really noticeable. I didn't think it would be exciting. Maybe I should have brought them out anyway, but I did a little fill-in on my little Patriotic Hill Plum Street sampler piece that I brought out last time, but it was like two thread lengths worth, floss lengths worth of fill-in. And then I worked a tiny bit on Come to the Garden by Teresa Kogut, but I like finished a flower, well, a big flower, but still, it was, I mean, no, the outside bit of the flower, not even like the whole flower and the stem. So I didn't even think it was that exciting. So yeah. All right, so I just brought out two things. One you've seen before and one is new. Let me show you the one you've seen before, which I worked on the most recently. Okay, so this one is my oldest whip, and honestly, she's kind of wearing out her welcome, but I have to work on her to get her done. It's Long Dog Samplers Froth and Bubble. This will be how she'll basically look when she's finally done. And I started being a little bit more diligent about filling it in. Now, I haven't cross-stitched since Friday. Or no, since Saturday. And today is Tuesday. But I've been sewing a lot. You'll see why. But anyway, okay. So those things were done already. The outline was done, but I have been filling in. So, I mean, I've got a poop ton left to go, as you can see. And I still have to do those panels, but the colors are fun. I think of all of the panels, this is my favorite color combinations. So, yeah. It's kind of fun stitching. It's okay. It is 32 count, and so I'm using 2 threads, which isn't my favorite feeling in my like hand as I'm pulling it through. I just don't love it the most, but it's not awful. I just, it's not my preferred way anymore. I guess it never really was my preferred way, but I used to alternate more between 32 and 36, and now I'm kind of firmly seated in the 36 count boat. That's my sweet spot at the moment. So yeah. That has been, I gotta keep working on it. Although part of why I haven't been cross stitching is because I've been doing lots of sewing, which you'll see. But the other part is I think maybe I want to put this away, and I'm trying to force myself to work on it because I want it done. But I've noticed when I try to force myself to work on things when I'm over it, then I just don't cross stitch. So maybe I just need to settle down. All right, this other thing is an almost finish, but I just have some straight stitches, back stitching left to do. I mean, a decent amount of back stitching, but you'll see. So this is a brand new start. Never even owned this pattern before 10 days ago, which you'll see more about in my stash enhancement. But this is Celtic Cross by Imaginating, designed by Diane Arthurs. And my husband actually picked this out. So I went to a in-person, real live cross stitch shop 10 days ago. And let me tell a little story. It's not that much of a story, but I didn't know I had a shop near me, frankly. I live in New Jersey, and I thought there was a shop up Route 1 somewhere, up near New Brunswick or East Brunswick or something. Like Stitcher's Paradise or something. No, Stitcher's Paradise is somewhere else. But it was something along those lines. And now I don't know if it still exists. So anyway, I was looking, trying to figure out if it does, and maybe it does. If anyone knows, please let me know. But I found a shop in Bristol, PA that exists still. It's open. And so the kids went with my dad and stepmom to New York City for the day 10 days ago, over the weekend. And, you know, they were doing all kinds of fun stuff. So my hubby and I had some time together, and he suggested, hey, why don't we go to that shop you wanted to go to? And I was like, okay, of course, you know. Anyway, we get there. It's very cute. I will definitely go back. The lady was so nice. I think she's the owner. I don't remember her name. She was very nice, but I was overwhelmed because I've never actually been inside a real live brick and mortar cross stitch shop. I figured I was going to be overwhelmed, and I totally was. I was like, oh, where to start? I was like just packed full, you know. It's very small, but like packed, which I think a lot of cross stitch shops probably are that way. I don't know. Anyway, I was totally overwhelmed. So my husband, knowing me so well, kind of was like, he gravitated towards the little Irish St. Patrick's Day section. First of all, because he likes that stuff, but also it helped me have a focus, you know, because otherwise I would just been like frozen. So anyway, we were sifting through the Irishy St. Patrick's Day patterns, and he saw this, and he was like, you know, the other ones, he was like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. And then he was like, oh, I love that. And I was like, okay, sold, you know? So then I kitted it up right there. It's just 2 colors of DMC. And the picture shows this on white Aida, but I got a fat 1/8 of Weeks Dye Works linen, colored linen. 36 count there. So these are the 2 colors, 469 and 782, which are the called for DMC colors. And here is where I got to. I am so far. Again, this is 36 count Weeks Dye Works linen in the color linen. So I just have all the back stitching in this outer frame left to do, but I think it's really pretty. I don't tend to gravitate towards patterns that have this much back stitching as a focus, but I think it, like in the size especially, it seems so delicate and nice. And I started it that day when we got home after we had lunch. We had like a little mini date. We went on a few yard sales first, then we went to the cross stitch shop once it was open, and we found that Bristol, Pennsylvania, where we've not really gone and hung out, it's not far away, but not like a place we would have known much about. But they have little shops, like they have some cute restaurants, some antique shops, like at least the street we were on. It's like it's trying to be a cute little downtown area. Or it is, I guess, or starting to be. Anyway, so we went to lunch and went to a few antique shops after we were in this cross stitch shop, which was fun. It was like a little mini date day, impromptu. But I started this when we got home, and I've been working on it pretty diligently, although honestly I haven't touched it for like 5 or 6 days. If I had worked on it over the weekend, I probably could have gotten it done. Yeah, so that is my new start and almost finish. It should definitely be a finish by next time. And I already ordered a frame for it from Signed and Numbered, so that's exciting. So I'd like to show you my other haul stash enhancement from this shop. So yeah, this is, oh, it's called, the shop, I should have told you, it's called Ye Old Cross Stitchery, and it's in Bristol, Pennsylvania. This is the little packaging for the linen for the project that I just showed you guys. Yeah, I'll definitely go back. Oh, I didn't even notice. That is funny. So This is a freebie that they gave with my purchase. I didn't even notice because I was keeping everything together so I could share with you guys. It says, your husband called. He said, buy anything you want. This is by Haberdashery Designs. That's funny. So yeah, I can see how it could be very easy to way overspend when you go in person to a crochet shop. It's easy to do it online too, but in person it's like, oh yeah, I'll just, you know, beep, 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 beep. And before you know it, it's like you own everything, you know? This is a little bag. I don't know, I thought it was cute. Okay, so the other linen I decided to pick up is, I think these are both fat 8ths that I got. Picture This Plus 36 count Mystic. I have not taken it out of the package. Maybe I should. I have an idea for this fabric, like a design in mind, but I'm the slowest self-designed pattern stitcher ever, so. But I got it for that in my head. It's in my head. And then I also got Picture This Plus a fat 8 36 count in Oaken. Sorry for the crinkling. I just thought this would be a good. It's a great color. Now, I got a few patterns, many of which are Irishy themed, but one is not. Yeah, I got 4 more patterns. So I'll show you the Irishy stuff first. Irishy, St. Patrick's Day, whatever, you know what I mean. Oh Lucky Day by Brenda Gervais. Yeah, I really like this one, which would be so quick. Billy liked that one, my hubby. He liked this one as well. He was like, I don't know if I like that guy. I kind of do, but he's not my favorite. But I definitely will do that one. And then I got Pineberry Lane Little Shamrocks. Sorry for the glare. That one's my favorite. Also love, well, I really like Pineberry Lane. They're like primitive style, so possibly would do all of these. I would like to. That would be fun. And then the last pattern I got was Irish Blessing by Twisted Threads. And this was up on the wall as a sample. And I mean, we actually used to have this in a framed, like printed framed piece. And then I don't know what happened with it. I think it fell and broke or something. So yeah, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. I mean, it's a very well-known Irish Blessing quote, but I love the colors of it, and then it's very muted and just pretty. So got that. And then the one pattern that I got that wasn't St. Patrick's Day or Irish themed is Turkey Day by Cottage Garden Samplings. I love this guy. I still have so many turkey patterns I need to stitch. So, yeah. So, yeah, before we went there, and I said that we went to a few yard sales and stuff, the one was an estate sale, and I didn't bring it. It's actually still cooling down because I was using it earlier. I got a Rowenta iron, Rowenta Precision iron for $5. And it's like the older model, but it's so much better than the iron that I have or had before. That was just like a regular, I don't know, $20 iron probably. So that's exciting because I was going to ask for a nice iron for my birthday. In fact, I already sent my husband the link of the expensive one that I wanted, but then we got that iron like the next day, so I don't think I need it anymore. Anyway, okay, so that's all with cross stitch related things. I'm gonna move on to the quick little knitting thing, and I'll show you all my sewing stuff. I finished Liam's Christmas ornament. It's a little lumpy because it's been in a bag. Oh, I'm holding it so you could, the bead is upside down at the top. So here's Liam's little Christmas ornament. Again, this is the 2021 Arne Carlos, I think it's like 21 Christmas balls or something like that pattern. Using Knit Picks palette yarn that was deep in my stash. Pumice Heather and Pimiento are the colors. And Amy's is also the other one that I have done. So I've got Liam and Amy's Christmas ornaments done. I cast on Little Billy's, but it's not big enough to, it doesn't look like anything yet. It's just like the very top. So that's it for knitting. I did sew in some more ends on my posit sweater, but it's not done yet. Though the ends are not done being woven in yet. So that's basically all the knitting I did. Now onto the dramatic part. Are you ready? This is where most of my time and effort has gone in the past, not even 2 weeks. I'm very excited to share this with you. Ooh, I just found a thread. Okay. Okay, so I'm got like crazy eyes. Okay, calm down. Okay, so remember how I started Little Billy's quilt? And I had all the pieces cut out and like partially assembled? Are you ready for this? It's dramatic. Okay. Because it's done. The whole quilt is done. First of all, this is the backing fabric. So fun. This is the Madeline, and this is the binding I've done, the little stripe. It smells good because I washed it right after I finished it. Okay. It's huge. It ended up being like 85 by 85, I think. I left off one block section, you know, for each row. Okay, it's so big. I'm gonna have to show it in portions. I mean, it's just more of the same, really. I don't know if I'm even showing you the whole thing. Maybe I'll try to get a video or picture or something and insert it. So yeah, and then that is the back, which was one of the wide back fabrics, K-Facet, of course, because it matches the vibe. I love this bagging fabric so much. I have a tiny bit left of it. And I just did straight line quilting in like a bright dark purple. Because as I've mentioned 1,000 times, I don't like quilting on my machine, but that's the option right now. So it's huge and it's done, and I'm so happy. I finished it yesterday. So pleased that it's done. Okay, I'm just trying to fold this back up. Okay, so that was a lot of work. Then my other sewing adventures was I have 2 left that are cut out that I didn't have enough fusible interfacing for, but I finally made myself some project bags that I've had cut out for a long time. So I was like, I don't know, lazy and intimidated because I didn't really, like, I'd never done it before. But it's so much fun. I really like making these. So yeah, I've got a couple more to make. I've got some fusible interfacing on the way. Yeah, so first I made 2 little half sizes. Oh, I should say I followed Elizabeth Ann Kenstitch's original project bag tutorial. But these are half sizes, so this is not the size that she says in the pattern. Both of these are Ruby Star Society fabrics. I really like them. I like this fabric the most, but I do not like this zipper. It's a little too heavy duty, I've learned. And the lining on these is not really coordinating. I just had this out, cutting out for some of the big ones that does coordinate, and I was like, waste not, want not, you know? So we'll just ignore the lining on these ones. Meh. It's cute lining, it just doesn't go. But these, I kind of was like, you know, good purse project size. It fits the little half sheets well, so we'll see how I like using them. Maybe I'll make that a thing, like little purse cuties or something. I don't know. Project cuties. What would you call those? Anyway, those are the first two. And then I made 4 full-size ones. And like I said, I have 2 more cut out that I just don't have the interfacing for yet. So this is one of them. Kathy Holden fabric. I'm quite pleased with how the zipper insertion went. I think it looks decent. And this, the bees, this is bees. The shade of green isn't my favorite coordinating choice, but again, I was trying to go with what I had and not, you know, go crazy. So that's the first one. And then this is Teresa Kogut jack-o'-lanterns. So cute. Again, this is a more heavy-duty black zipper, which I would not choose to use again because it's too big, you know. And then I just did a gray little, what, crosshatch? I don't know what you call that, for into that. And then I don't know. All right, Sully, relax. Sorry. This one, I love this fabric so much. I don't know who the manufacturer is of this fabric. It's so good. And this lining is just scissors. I love this one. I think this one might be my favorite. And then this one I really like too. And it's the same light scissor lining on this one. So cute. Love these. These are so fun to make. I want to keep making them. But I need more materials. So that's it. That's all I've got. But yeah. I guess I'll see you guys soon. I hope you're having a great rest of your summer if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Winter if you're down under. And also the rest of the Southern Hemisphere, not just Australia, obviously. And okay, I hope you're enjoying yourself and enjoying your making and stitching, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.